What up, YouTube? Asian Persuasion here, and we're here at the Broken Arrow Regionals, here with our boys Bortle. You already know, we're here at First and Last Gaming and event, and here with a fellow First and Last Gaming. He's a god. Well, he's the god.
Yes.
He's a god of the team. He's insane. This guy's Luke Sacco, and this guy topped this Regionals playing what deck, my friend?
I played Rescue Ace again. It's like the best deck of the format. We lost 2 airlifters, and it doesn't matter.
Deck's so cracked.
Yeah, let's just do the deck profile.
Let's see it, baby. Let's see it.
Things changed with this. You do have to play 3 hydrants now. It's just, you need the added consistency to the deck as well as having more extenders. Everyone's playing 12 hand traps right now, so having the ability to punish them with a normal summon they're not expecting because airlifters limited is really important. You also have to play 1-for-1 right now, just because truly your consistency is limited. So maxing out on everything possible that you can to play the game is very important. 1 airlifter, 1 rota. I went ahead and cut impulse from the main deck in this list. I felt like it was more important to play the 12 hand traps that I mentioned earlier. So I'm playing max consistency cards with 12 hand traps. We'll see that later though. 2 preventer, 2 turbulence. Nothing ever changes with these. We always talk about changing this around, but this is the standard. There's no reason to change what's working. 1 HQ, I hate this card, but it's broken. 1 alert, 1 rescue. The best card in the game. 3 emergency. Contain and extinguish, or yeah, you know what I mean. These are all standard as well, just part of the Rescue Ace core. 3 Diabell Star.
Somebody who's correct. Thank
Playing
you.
3, not Denny Fatty Blue.
Thank you.
Denny Fatty, that's right. Denny Fatty. So you have to max on these, right? Your consistency is limited, I've said it a bunch, but you need to play the game. If you can't play the game, you lose. It's that simple, so let's just play the game and then deal with the rest of it later. Play the game again. Prosperity lets you add non-engine as well if you're going first. Lets you add some board breakers when you're going second, but the main thing is consistency. And then for the 12 hand traps, Connor and I worked on this together, the guy who won. But it's the best hand traps right now. It's just Nib, Ash, Valor, and Imperm. These are the most effective. They always trade 1-for-1 at a minimum. And Droll just doesn't do that. I don't even side deck Droll. He sided Droll. I felt like it was not worth playing at all, to be honest, because all I want to do with these cards is trade 1-for-1 enough until my Diabell Star trades like 3 cards, and then I win the game. So that's it for the main deck.
40 in the main?
40 in the main. I don't randomly throw my deck count at like 43 or 7 or 58, whatever Connor did.
You heard him, Logan.
You heard him, Logan. Logan watching, bro.
Yeah, this was really important. You get bored sometimes when your opponents are comboing, so it's important to have something cool to look at.
Don't, baby.
For the Link 1s, Almirage, Link Karibo, and Anima. This is not necessary whatsoever. The extra deck is so free now that you can really play whatever you want. Both the Charmers, this is still necessary. Sunlight Wolf, this is for the Almirage stuff. I played IP, I think I made this card only against Makonko. This card's not that good, to be honest. 2 SP. This is mandatory. You do need to have like a grind game card. After you've gone through like your extra deck, you've had a Prosperity away, you do need to have like a boss monster in your extra deck, like SP, then you can just beat them down with Rescue Ace guys. But you need to have like a boss monster. I played Heat Soul just for the Hydrant combo. I'll show that combo as well while I'm doing deck profile. Celine, I played a Unicorn because there's nothing else better to play. Access Code, an Appaloosa I didn't summon a single time, and a Typhon. I think I used maybe 8 cards in the extra deck the entire day. It really is not a tight extra deck at all. Side deck, 3 Bell. This is the only other hand trap that we consider to be, or I consider to be good in trading like 1-for-1 right now is Bell. So since I couldn't find more hand traps that traded 1-for-1, what I did is I just added cards that would draw into the hand traps. So in the side deck I play 3 Impulse and 1 Fire Attacker. I also played 1 Fire Engine in the side deck. This card's terrible. It's awful. It's disgusting. This card sucks, except against Pearly. And anyone who says that this card sucks and now they see me playing it and they're saying, oh, why are we blah, 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 shut up. This card's for Pearly.
It's for Pearly. For the cats.
2 Lightning Storm, Harpies. And then the go first cards of the side deck, it's 1 called by because everyone's on 15 hand traps, 12 hand traps. It's annoying. You do need this card. And then 3 judgments. I chose I'd rather have judgments rather than talents as my go first option, just because if I get hand trapped to death and I have to judgment a normal summon, that stops most decks in the format right now. So I'm really not too worried about it. And judgment also stops in case they don't hand trap me, and it stops like evenly and stuff. The last thing I wanted to show was the Hydrant combo. With less consistency in the deck now, there will be hands where you open like Hydrant with 4 hand traps, or Hydrant with 4 cards that don't necessarily do anything. So it's important to have a line of play that does something, and that's normal summoning Hydrant, Hydrant at Preventer. You make the Almirage, Preventer, banish the Hydrant special, link these two into the Sunlight Wolf, triggers the Preventer to summon back. You get the Sunlight Wolf to add back Preventer as follow-up, link 1 into Link Karibo, then you make the Heat Soul. This line is not fantastic, but it does give you something to do, because now we have 6 cards in our hand, because we're going to have the 4 cards we mentioned before unplayable. So I mean, we're sitting with 6 cards in our hand now. 5 of them could be hand traps. 1 of them is a Preventer for follow-up. It's something to do, and a lot of the time that you do end up doing this line, you win. So that's why I played that. But that's really all I had for this deck list. I wanted to do shout-outs real fast. Shout-out to everyone on First to Last Gaming. Shout-out to Bortle, Johnny, and of course Anthony, the sponsor, the GOAT. And shout-out to all the First to Last guys, if I didn't say that. Logan, everyone from OKC. Shout-out to Aditya, Cody, my 3v3 teammate, and Devis over there.
Oh God, yes, Fatty baby.
And Danny, Fatty.
Fatty boo.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Congratulations again, Lucas.
Bye-bye.